Hello there, and welcome back to Wytchwood. I hope you're all fed, watered and rested, and having a fantastic time zone. Let's get back into the game. May you be cozy this winter time. Let's go into the shrine. We left off just having uncovered the stuff from the braziers. However you say that. One of them sounds like something else. That's all we'll say about that. We're still just trying to collect as much stuff as we can as we go. That's still how I want to approach this, because we all know it's the best way forward. Skirt. Okay. Sleeping Maiden. Encased inside a gilded crystal coffin lies the body of a young woman. Though she sleeps in an enchanted slumber, her ageless features express a deep sadness. The sound of cloven hooves echo against the marble floor as the goat comes to your side. Quite something, isn't she? Do you remember bringing her to me? I brought her to you? Why? Who is she? I haven't the faintest idea. All I know is you brought her lifeless form to my doorstep and begged me to save her soul. Save her from what? And why is she asleep? Why, from the 12 wicked souls whom you said wronged her in life. Villains who deceived her and cheated her and broke her spirit. And, as we agreed, here she will sleep until our contract is fulfilled, until you bring me those 12 wicked souls. Okay. What? I remember no such contract. Our pact is binding, regardless of what you do or do not remember. At the goat's words, you feel something hard and dark locked away in the depths of your heart. It speaks the truth. And just why should I do your bidding? Seems like a lot of bothersome trouble to me. What do I care about some sleeping beauty? Bring me the 12 souls, and I will release the sleeping maiden from her slumber. Our agreement will be fulfilled. Who knows? In time, you may even remember why you brought her to me in the first place. Or you can simply return to the comfort of your little hovel, where you will waste away until the weeds grow so thick that not even your shears will be able to cut you free, and your mind will stay as empty as that grimoire of yours. But it is a big decision to make so hastily. Why don't you sleep on it? A heavy weight fills your marrow. Your eyelids flutter, barely able to stay open. What have you done to me? I can't stay awake. This is some powerful goat. This goat is something else. This is interesting. So we have to find 12, was it 12 or 10 souls? A bunch of souls. The souls of people who wronged the maiden. And then we get some answers, I guess. Good morning. I trust you've made up your mind. Will you collect the souls I've asked for, or would you prefer to stay stuck in this festering swamp? Alright. No need to get your horns in a twist. I'll do as you ask. You haven't given me much choice. Splendid. As it happens, I can already sense the first 4 souls we seek. 2 are inside the forest, another in the swamp to the north, and the last in the fields to the south. Could you be more specific? Near a shapely stump? Perhaps inside a tree with a face? By an overgrown mushroom grove? What do I look like, a compass? Go out there and look for yourself. He's a grumpy goat. New chapter, the sleeping maiden. Okay. Okay. So collect 4 souls for the goat. The bear in the forest, the ox in the fields, the leech in the swamp, and the snake in the forest. I guess we want to go through here. So I am using a controller this time around because I love me some controllers. So I guess we're going to the forest because two of our 4 souls are in the forest. So let's go see what we can find. I can hear something this way? Can I just say how beautiful... Ooh, Lakeshore Path. Okay. I must say, if you are to play this game, it is beautifully done from ear to ear in terms of the way the sound works. So if I run this way, the footsteps left behind by the witch play in one ear. If I run the other, they play in the other, and I think that's fantastic. It is very good. Okay, let's see what these guys have to say. Oi! Stop right where you are. Yeah, no one but soldiers are allowed in the Lakeshore camp, and you don't look like no soldier. Yeah, that's not standard issue helmet. I just came to visit my, son. I don't think so. Captain said no visitors, so buzz off. Yeah, unless you're the quartermaster, you ain't getting in. Hey, where's that nervous wreck anyway? You ought to be back with that shipment of honey by now. Okay, so track quests with that button. New chapter, the bear. Okay, so the bear. Find the quartermaster in the forest. Another hapless fellow is caught in splinters at the southern edge of the forest. Got it. Okay. And away we go, I guess. So the southern edge of the forest, we want to go just directly down as far as possible. We can absolutely handle that. Again, I'm just going to pick stuff up. Because... ooh, let me... Because we're probably going to need it. And one of the draws of this game really is just running around and collecting. It's pleasant. It's nice to do. It's something that you can't really do all that much of, especially if you live in a city environment. So it is a massive draw to the game, just to be able to actually forage and find unique things and just go about this little life in the forest. It really is very pleasant. Who are you? Oh. Hi, friend. Hello there. Sorry, I think I managed to get most of this debris off the road. Looks like you've made a fine wreck. What on earth happened to your cart? Yes, well, you see, I was sent on a very important mission by order of my captain, the bear. The bear, you say? What sort of mission? But it's my job to make sure the Lakeshore camp is well stocked with provisions, but most importantly, a steady supply of honey for the bear's favourite mead. I was just on my way back from the apiary when the cart full when a deer or something darted out of nowhere. Jostled my poor mule so bad that she broke her bridle and ran off. My own heart nearly leapt out of my rib cage. Piled the darn cart right into the ditch, she did. Now every barrel is smashed, and I can't bring myself to report back empty-handed. The bear will have my guts for garters, I'm sure of it. This bear sounds like quite a brute. Oh, don't know the half of it. If he doesn't get his honey mead, heads will roll. Maybe you could lend me a hand. I can't very well put this broken cart back together. No, nothing like that, but could you take a message to the sergeant of the Lakeshore camp? He's a reasonable fellow, just let him know what happened, and maybe he can get me out of this bind. You can get to the Lakeshore camp if you follow the road, to the northwest of here. I need to stay with the cart and assess the damages. Oh dear. He's a nervous Nelly, isn't he? Bless him. Okay, so now we need to take a message to the sergeant of the Lakeshore camp. And I can't go this way. Oh, I can go this way. Ooh. Okay. Oh. The music changed there. That's very nice. Really gives you like a change in weather vibe. I'm gonna try and catch this grasshopper. Hopper leg, okay. Hi, good day to you. Good day to you too, sir. Nice. A turkey, hello. Ah. That was so rude. Angry turkey. Christ. Lazy grass, okay. How do I get health back? Is my next question, because I just lost a whole heart, apparently. I'm just gonna get more of these little hoppers. Thank you. Beautiful. This is so beautifully relaxing. And we got some... Ooh. The clay is packed. I'll need a trowel. Lovely. Get some more frog slime. I can't cross over there. Even though there are little lily pads and I feel like I should be able to cross over. I have to go around, I see. Got some more campfire ash over there. And I can come in here. Flower petal, grain, changeling root. Give it all to me. I will take everything off your hands, friend. I'm gonna take it all. Ooh. I will take that, thank you. Cheeky little changelings. I love it. Hi, friend. A hefty gourd stands before you, wiping beads of dew off his bumpy forehead. He tilts up the brim of his hat and greets you with what you interpret as a smile. Welcome to my farm, stranger. What brings you out here? How's it growing, farmer? Oh, you know, not so bad. Trying my best to win the harvest competitions this year. Well, you look to be making good progress. I'm sure you'll be a shoo-in for the blue ribbon. You would think so, wouldn't you? But every year, without fail, that sour ox takes the prize. No matter how hard I work, I can't seem to outgrow his crops. Careful now, you're beginning to sound like a sore loser. Yeah. Not sore loser. I just think it's quite suspicious, don't you? Last year, the ox and his family grew the largest corn cobs I've ever seen. I was only barely able to get second place because of my own little helpers. He motions to animated turnips and potatoes, busy with menial farm work. But this year, his crops are larger than before. Even though his family is nowhere to be seen, it doesn't make any sense to me. He's working the fields all by himself? What happened to his family? That's the fishy part. No one knows. They just disappeared one day. And the ox has said nothing. That does sound suspicious. Perhaps I'll go and ask him myself. Yeah. His farm is down to the southwest. You can't miss it. I must get back to work. Veggies won't grow themselves, you know. I like him. The ox. Got it. Okay. I'm gonna take one of these, yeah. So we want to go speak to the ox. I'm gonna just get all of this stuff while I can, right? So not him. Not him, no. Not him, got it. And then, mending poultice. Oh, this one. This is what I want. And I get health back. Okay. So that's how we do that. Got it. Oh, little gnome. Hello. Perhaps I can puzzle him somehow. Who can you puzzle? Gnome friend? Ooh. Unusual hay bale. Upon closer inspection, this mountain of hay appears to have been deliberately woven into a intricate wickerwork structure. You carefully pluck a single piece of straw from its centre, and the whole bundle begins to swirl and unravel until a gaping vortex opens before you. Oh, did we just open? We got another portal option. So we can come down here for a portal. Actually, we don't know that. But I am willing to bet on it. So let me just grab a couple of these bad boys. Oh god. Brigands! There's like a nasty little goblin camp or something. Hi, cow! I'll need a jar to collect some milk. I have milk! Hello! I have milk! I have milked the cow! I didn't think I could do that. Hello. I can't speak to you. Got it. Ooh. Okay, collect some water. May as well get one water, one jar, you know? Not jar. One water, one milk. That sounds all good with me. Hi! Okay. Oh my god, the little baby chicks are so cute. They are so incredibly sweet. Give me that. I don't know where this ox is though. Let's go test this portal though. I want to see if it takes us to our little portal area. It does! We unlocked the fields. That's awesome. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Mostly because we need to go back up to the dudes, you know? So I believe we're going this way, yes? I want to report back to these guys. Hey, where do you think you're going? Yeah, no one but us soldiers allowed inside the Lakeshore camp. Get out of my way. I have urgent news of your quartermaster. I need to speak with your sergeant. Urgent? Only thing that's urgent is a line for the latrine. Or if the captain hasn't had his drink. That's right. Captain Bear is in a right foul mood. You can't come in unless you want a good thrashing. The guard almost has to shout over the clattering din coming from the inside of the camp. You heard him. It's dangerous in there. Wouldn't have the heart to let a frail old granny like you near that beast. One guard turns to the other with a conspiratorial shrug. Yeah, but who are we to say what's good for her health? Ah, yeah, right. We might be convinced to look the other way, if we was fairly compensated. Right, fairly compensated, of course. We'd be sticking our necks out after all. Guards held out their hands expectantly like children begging for candy. Luckily for you, I carefully pressed 3 heavy gold coins onto the palm of the waiting guard. There, I expect you two can divide them evenly amongst yourselves. Right, 1 for you and 2 for me. What? You mean 2 for me and 1 for you? I'm the one who does all the real gardening around here. You still owe me for that game of dice you lost. You cheated me. Give me them coins. The 2 guards fall into fisticuffs and roll into the bushes, leaving the gate to the camp wide open. Boom. Just had to distract them with a little monies. Oh wow, that is quite a bear, isn't it? Ooh, mending poultice? Cool. Ooh, lovely. Blood. Beautiful. Yes, thanks game for that. That's something. Oh, that's a grumpy bear. As you cautiously approach, the bear drains the last of his enormous tankard and smashes it against the head of a nearby soldier, knocking the hapless man to the ground. And then I walloped him just like that. So next time I catch any of you cowards turning tail, I'll skewer you like a fish and leave your guts for the ghouls. Suddenly noticing that his drink has gone dry, the bear bellows to the skies. More mead, you yellow-bellied worms. More drink. Bring me my delicious honey mead. The soldier taking cover nearby exchanged nervous glances at each other. None wanting to confront the bear, there is no more honey mead. The bear wipes a strand of drool from his sagging lips, and his bleary eyes slowly focus on you. A mocking smirk splits his face as he waves at you with his great spiked mace. Say, now that's a funny-looking helmet, soldier. I ever tell you the time I crushed the bucket-headed barbarians of the Western Mountains? You decide that now is a good time to leave the bear to his ramblings rather than make yourself an unfortunate prop in his war stories. The bear kicks an empty tankard at you as you retreat back into the camp. That's right. Go get me more mead, you good-for-nothing sluggard. Okay, so we're looking for someone who looks important, like you. The frantic-looking officer shouts hurried orders at whoever will listen, but most of the camp soldiers are busy carrying or knocked out cold. Man the gates! You over there secure the perimeter! We just need to hold out a little longer. Sir, we're running out of men. What's the damn shipment of honey? You step over an unconscious footman to address the man in charge. I might be able to answer that question. Who let this old bat into the camp? I found your quartermaster. He's having a bit of cart trouble on the road. I'm afraid your shipment isn't going to get here anytime soon. What? Oh, curse my rusty breeches. Without the honey and the other supplies, we can't make the honey mead. The bear's going to flatten the whole camp when he finds out. The camp looks half flattened already. What's all this ruckus about? Well, the bear is the greatest warrior that ever was, which is grand and all when we're fighting the enemy, but once we set up camp, he likes to use us poor souls as playthings to reenact his conquests. And the only thing the bear loves as much as fighting is drinking. Guzzles up so much honey mead, we have to brew it right here in the camp just to keep up. He points to a squat-looking device tucked near some tents, a portable brewery. Without that shipment of ingredients, I don't know how we'll ever calm the bear. He'll smash us all into paste before the sun sets. Let me take a look at this brewery of yours. If the bear is so in love with brawling and boozing, then perhaps it's time You received a dose of his own medicine. Ooh. Are we going to drug a bear? I'm not opposed to drugging a bear. Ooh, there's a little chest here. I'm gonna take it. I will take that, thank you. I will take meaty morsels, thank you, and I will take that. Oh, and there's like a little pond here, that's nice. A bunch of dudes looking absolutely abysmal. And then there's nothing else really around here, is there? No. Okay. You inspect the brass contraption. A tank here, a hopper there. The bitter smell of alcohol is infused into the well-worn metal. Despite the needlessly complicated dowels and tubing, at the end of the day, the brewery is really just a fancy cauldron. This seems simple enough. I should be able to just concoct the potion for your troubles. The rattled sergeant shrugs his shoulders at you. Sure, if you think that'll help, but you'll need to fuel the darn thing first. Our supplies are a mess, so you have to figure it out on your own. You open up the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. Twig? You snap Kidling into pieces and scatter it into the bottom compartment of the brewery. Should be fuel enough for the job. You open up the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. I don't have a cinder box. Can I make a cinder box? Is that something I can make it now? Yes. And I have all the stuff, which is great. So I'll just make a cinder box. With the heat of a cinder box, you set the stove chamber of the brewery alight. It will bring the tank to a rolling boil. You open up the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. Okay, so I need 5 jars of water. Okay. Right, which means we need to construction more jars. Yeah. I have 1 jar of water currently, no? Didn't I take a jar of water? Or did I not? Because I should have. Oh, right. This is, I should have a jar of water, yeah. Because I also have a jar of milk. It says moo on it. That's adorable. Right, so yeah, let's make some of these. Okay, that's fine. And then we just need to go and fill them up with water. And I'm assuming I can't just fill it up here, no? That would be ridiculous, of course. It must be from a hole in a cave or a weird little thing. Couldn't possibly be from, you know, a body of water. That's ridiculous, babe. Luckily for us. We will just go to the fields, go find that thing again, and fill up all of our water. So I believe... Is it somewhere down here? That's where all the brigands exist. All the dudes that look like they're gonna smack me. That's where all they exist. I don't think we want to be down here. A pheasant, not entirely unlike a chicken, though the aesthetic preference of some. Aw. Little cute little fancy chicken. A fancy little chicken. Okay, somewhere in here. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Perfect. And now we can go back. But I am going to have to find some honey somewhere, no? So somewhere around here there should be some honey. One would imagine, right? Can I... The Ox's farm. Oh, we can go down here as well. Maybe the ox has some honey? That's some skin. Lovely. On a dog! Okay, so he's got a creepy looking scarecrow. Hello, whooper dog. This old pooch deserves a treat. He does! He does deserve a treat. But none of these places have any honey. No honey at all. Okay, well let's talk to the ox.
Hey, this is private property. What are you doing trespassing on my land?
Why, I just came to admire the glow of your crops, Master Ox. I heard you produce the most bountiful produce in the land.
Ha! Well, you heard right. I work day in and day out till my hands are raw and my back is broken. But you won't find a finer farm anywhere else.
You're sure to take the first prize at the Harvest Festival again? You and your family must be so proud. The ox spits on the tilled soil.
Ha! Those lazy louts never understood the pride and joy of devoting oneself to the land. What good's a family that gripes about hard labour? We'd never have won any of those competitions if it wasn't for my sacrifice.
Where's your family then? I can't help but notice you're working all by yourself.
If you must know, those damnable bandits out by the South Bridge stormed in the place one night and stole them away.
Bandits? You don't seem very concerned about getting them back.
Ha ha! I'm better off. For all I knew, they could already been ransomed off as fertilizer. But if you're so worried, why didn't you go talk to those bloody brigands yourself? Now get your big nose off my fields, or I'll toss you into the compost heap.
God, everyone's real grumpy. That gourd head's bound to rot. Interesting. Okay. A plump and happy hen. Where's the dog? Yeah, that's what I want to look at. Soporific morsel and shears. This pooch's barking, biting ears are well behind them. I do apologise, I'm really struggling to form my mouth around words at the minute, for whatever reason. Right, okay, so we have to go talk to the bandits. That's fine. I'm hoping in our travels around here we'll come across some honey. Because if we're going to make this honey mead, obviously, we need honey. So let's go... Oh. There are far too many for me to just sneak by. I'll find a way to incapacitate them. Okay. Oh, I didn't notice this little bridge. What hath we? What hath we down here? Oh, actually, yeah, let me have a look at you. Digestive tablets. You're showing me the oblivious charm of its clucking cousin. This fowl is absolutely terrifying. Yes. Basically dinosaurs. Basically dinosaurs. Chunky dinosaurs. Ooh. Oh god. Oh, no, please, sir. Hello. Does anyone here have any honey? Anyone? Oh, the little bridge. That was very pleasant, I have to say. And we've come back to here. Okay. I mean, let's see if we can make any digestive tablets and rustle ourselves up one of these turkeys. I need some sort of weird eye and some sort of weird shell and like some green goop. Got it.
Well, let's see if we can make anything to ward ourselves away from these little goblin dudes, right? So if we come down here. What do you guys want? Dreadful doll. An unpleasant sort expresses it primarily through stabbing. Okay. Dreadful doll. Dreadful doll. What do I need? I need a sewing kit. The swamp. How do I get to the swamp? Okay, evidently I have to get to the swamp. So we can go find our way over to the swamp. I'm assuming it's north of here. Just because we haven't found a way to go anywhere else. I'm hoping... that we can find a way maybe over here. Hi! Okay, no, I'm not allowed through that way. But I will take all of this. And I'm gonna steal all of you. I know last time I was like, oh, I'm gonna need a leave breeding pair, blah 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 blah. No, we don't. They will respawn. It'll be fine. Someone pick everything up. Let's see if we can't find a way to get to some sort of a swamp somewhere, maybe? Was this open before? I don't think this was open before, was it? Oh, hello. That appears to be an ent. Fairy shrine, curious. Oh, he's a big angry ent. I'll just be on my way, don't worry. Don't worry about me, Mr. Ent. Okay, I'm not allowed to go that way. It's blocked off, that's fine. Where else can we go? Hi! Ooh! Oh no. Can I do anything about you? Goblins. Okay, you also want a dreadful doll. But I have to... Oh, hello. I have to find the swamp first. I think it might be this way. Maybe? Oh, there's another dog. Okay. And then there's this thing. Humble basin. Once perhaps part of a lovely plaza, now little more than a bird bath. Hello, lady. You approach a young woman weeping sorrowfully into her palms. Mood. She catches her breath for a moment and looks out longingly over the placid lake. Oh, my sweet songbird, why have you forsaken me to a life devoid of your love? Tears well up in her eyes as she buries her face once again. You consider leaving this melodrama well enough alone, but something about the poor girl reminds you of the maiden slumbering under your house. You draw out a tattered handkerchief and offer it to the maiden. There, dry your eyes, my child, and tell old granny what the matter is. Thank you, you're very kind. She takes the cloth and daintily dabs at the corner of her eyes. Swallowing the last of her sob, she composes herself before sighing wistfully. It's my beloved, such a sweet and romantic man with the voice of a meadowlark. I get it, he dumped you. Well, don't worry, there's plenty of other frogs in the swamp. What? No, he loves me and I him, though our families would never allow us to be together. He'd come and sing outside my balcony every night. One night, we both vowed to escape and meet by this lake. Her lip quivers. I waited and waited under the waning moon, even past the morning sun, but he still didn't reveal himself. Tough break. Maybe he just wasn't that into you? The woman snaps at you with sudden vitriol. He would never abandon me. We're destined to be together. She slips back into a melancholic gaze out over the lake. Even now, I could still hear the beautiful melody of his lute coming across the water.
Over the dull sounds of lapping waves and quacking waterfowl, faint notes of some faraway stringed instrument whisper through the reeds. Oh, I hear it too. Maybe you aren't just mad in love. It's coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. He's out there somewhere, I just know it. She crumbles into another dramatic bout of inconsolable tears. Now, I'm sure it's just some echo bouncing off the shore. I'll go find where this tardy bard of yours has run off to. Okay, so now the snake, I see. So the snake in the lake. The music seems strongest on this shore, but even here you can't quite place the source. It seems to be emanating from the half-sunken ruin poking out of the lake's waters. Maybe that fool bard's hiding way out there. But I swim as well as hens fly. Suddenly, some unseen voice chitters mockingly into your ear. Ho-ho, hee-hee, the musical man you'll never see. You spin around, but no one is there. Just a nattering, laughing, bouncing on the wind. Who's there? Show yourself, spirit. Hee-hee. Elusive pixie, unveiling powder and catching net. Okay. Well, unveiling powder we can probably do, right? That seems... yeah. Reveal. And I got him. Oh, the artwork for Pixie looks so good. You snap your hand around the elusive creature and squeeze. Ah, let me go, you knobbly pop. You're crushing the life out of me. You trifling little pest. What do you know about this music? Music? What music? All I hear is the slapping waves and the peeping birdies. Your wrinkly old ears must be full of bugs. Don't you play smart with me. I'll pop your head off like a daisy. Oh, you mean that music? It's the sound of the snake's travelling circus. I thought everyone knew that. Circus stays still, but the door's the thing that travels. You see? And right now the door's out on that lake, but you'll never get in. You give the wretched sprite a good shake, and a shower of glittering dust sheds off its wings. Tell me how to cross the lake, or I'll make a necklace from your teeth. Only fae folk can show the way. Dirty fairies built a bridge. Keep all you big folk out, unless the snake invites them in. You're a fairy, aren't you? Where's this bridge? Ha! We're a pixie, not one of those flamby-pamby mushroom herders. Besides, the bridge is invisible to big stompers like you. The creature peers over your shoulder and waves its tiny arms. Oh look, there's a fairy now. Why don't you ask her? You turn to look, but in your moment of distraction, the pixie sinks its sharp teeth into your finger. You bit me. Ouch, you sneaky little blighter. Springing free from your grasp, the slippery monster chitters a laugh and vanishes into a cloud of smoke. You look down at your dust-covered hand. Fairy or not, this bridge must be around here somewhere. Pushing aside thrushes and cattails, you find a strangely carved pedestal. It might be mistaken for a bird bath if you didn't know any better. As you run your finger around the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust in your hand flakes off, as if drawn in by invisible force. Crude pictographs appear on the surface of the basin. They depict a coiled snake residing at the centre of some kind of festival. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols resembling fey dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feathers. Judging from the scribbles, these look to be the right ingredients. Okay. You shake out the fine dust into the bowl and it settles evenly to its inside surface. And then fireflies. And then we want to go catch some bird. Get our little butts in here. Each of the fireflies alights upon the edge of the bowl, stepping delicately until they are evenly spaced. That's pleasant. So we need to go catch some birds, basically. And good for us. There are plenty of birds around, right? So we just want to make a couple of these. And to do that, we need a bunch of these. Cool. No squirrel, please. Just birds. Just birds, please. No, I scared it away. Come on. Come on, little birdies. You like the bread, little birdie? Yeah, get in there. Get in there. There's a good little birdie, huh? We're gonna have to scare away any squirrels we might see. And one more to go. I'll just put it down there again because it seems like a fine place to put it. And that should be good. Let's put our feathers in. Placed into the basin, the feathers arrange themselves into perfect triangular symmetry. The basin begins to glow a soft yellow as the fireflies rise from the muck within. They begin to dance up and down, drawing circles high above the bowl. Glitter rains down gently, shimmering as it catches rays of sunlight. Slowly the particles trace the form of a bridge leading from the edge of the water to the center of the lake. You tentatively rest the strength of the spectral walkway and find that it is as strong as if it were made of solid stone. Okay, cool. So we can just walk across here. Sweet! Ooh. Well, this is cool. The snake is good to us. Wow. I'm just trying to figure out if there are any... Oh, a chest. If there are any unique ingredients here. I can't speak to anyone else. That's fine. I guess we're going into the tent, no? Draped in glittering jewellery, the serpent stares intently into a crystal ball. As you approach, "Welcome, my dear, welcome. I saw that you would come here in search of answers." I just came in search of a bard. That's him outside, right? With the lute? The minstrel? Yes. He is working off a debt to me. All those folk out there seem a touch addled. What did you do to them? They're all humble folk looking for something, just as you are. I am here to provide them with my services in exchange for a bit of work. So what are you? Some sort of carnival wizard? You're making quite the racket in my forest. A wizard? No, no, no. I am a seer, a scryer of the hidden mists, a foreteller of fortunes, and a keeper of secrets. Fancy titles you've given yourself. Sounds like you're nothing but a used cart salesman peddling your wares to the gullible. A skeptic. Step closer and let the crystal ball reveal its mysteries. The snake's voice drops low and seems to fill the tent with a heavy weight. I am a helper of sorts, an unraveller of knots. I make the forgotten remembered. You feel the scaly touch of slithering coils wind around you, but you are powerless to move. And you have forgotten much. The snake's eyes swirl in a pattern you've never seen. Imperceptible colours collapse into themselves and fracture into kaleidoscopic mosaics against the canvas walls. A voice speaks from far away. It takes you to a moment to realise that it's your own. I have forgotten so much. Let me help you find your answers. The serpent's coil slowly squeezed the consciousness out of you. With a desperate push of willpower, you blink away the snake's hypnotic gaze. But wait! Get off me, you worm! You wriggle free, your body like a sack of loose twigs. Despite your protesting bones, you manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. When your eyes open, you'll find yourself back outside the snake's tent. You pick yourself up from the ground and dust off your shoulders. I guess that sly serpent has some tricks up his sleeve. I better come up with a plan for the next time I go in there. The festival patrons seem confused after your tussle with the snake, as if the spell over them was momentarily shaken. The crowds disperse as they fumble about in a haze. Now's my chance to get a word in with that bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess. Weary-eyed bard, strumming his lute, this strapping young man has a faraway look in his eyes. Is it wistfulness, nostalgia, or even hypnosis? Wander I may, but ne'er away. From she I call my lover. To my chagrin I stumbled in and met the gaze of another. Curious, I stared, I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. A blinding gaze, now I live my days in the service of the snake. Cry not for me, for there is she, that might still see me saved. My spirits they lift, as she holds a gift from before I was enslaved. A mirror, but shattered, its pieces have scattered. If mended, we may be set free. Down the wishing well spring, to the swamp's moonlight ring, and hidden within the pixie's tree. What's all this about a broken mirror? You gave it to that weeping maiden. Speak plainly, you warbling fool! No matter what you do, the poor musician barely seems to realise you're there. He just keeps strumming his lute and humming his mournful tune. Bah! Maybe this lovesick miss will know what he's on about. So, we need to speak to the weeping maid. And I think we're going to have to go back down the well. We need to figure out a way to get to the swamp, because that's clearly a part of a lot of these storylines. What is this? Fairy totem. An inscrutable construction of the Fae folk. Its purpose? As mysterious as they say. Okay. Let's talk to the Maiden again really quickly. Oh, still my beating heart, have you any news about my dear sweet love? I found him at the carnival, but he's been mesmerised by the snake. Unless I can break the spell, no one in that carnival can leave. The snake? Say it isn't so. I've heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with that charlatan? I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Do you know anything about that? A mirror? Oh, yes, it was the first gift he ever gave me. From inside her bodice, she produces a small cracked hand mirror. But one night, it slipped from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it back together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. His song mentioned something about a wishing well, a moonlit swamp, and a pixie tree. Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you. I should very much love to see it whole again. Okay, so we have plenty of missions to conduct, and we've made some progress on some of them. We are going to call it here for the episode, so may you be fed, may you be watered, may you be rested. Take care of yourselves and know that you're loved, and I will see you in the next episode, my sweets. Goodbye, my pretties.